Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to another episode of Building with BdoubleO out here at a swampy place. I did some things that I hope you will be happy with. More texture changing. Oh, baby. Here we go. So, let's get to work. First of all, I worked on darkening that iron ingot because it only fits with what we've done with iron. There's no white iron left in the game, so I darkened that up. Made it just a wee bit darker, trying to match that. It looks like I need to take it down just a little bit more. Also, let's do the this guy. I think so. Yeah. So I darkened this as well, and I think it's a lot closer. You see the colors look very similar next to each other now. They didn't before. But they do look a little on the dark side in comparison, but I think that's because there's all this shadow. I think we got it right. I think it's good. So we got the dark oak fence worked out, which is fantastic. Hello. But there's one more thing that I did that I think you're going to be very happy with. The furnace. Oh, baby. Oh, baby. So, let's talk about this. Last episode, I mentioned Jax's. Let's see. Let me double check. Yes, Jack says on Twitter sent me some pictures, and he sent a picture of a furnace that was a little more on the cobblestone-y side. So it inspired me. He sent me the images over, but I kind of wanted to try to do my own thing. So here's what I did, and it might change. Okay, some things might change with this, but I think it looks pretty great for where it's at right now. Actually, oh, no, there are some things that actually have to change, and I'll tell you what, and I'll tell you why. Anybody spawning? Nobody spawning yet. Okay, but I think we're getting to bed just in time for some sleepers. Excuse me, thank you. But you see the furnace, I think it looks really nice. So what I did, I could bevel some things a little more. I could round this a little more, but I think it looks pretty good the way it is. I just carved out an area here and put a coal texture inside, the coal block texture, and kind of smoothed it out just a little bit. And then put the iron bar texture in front of it. Make it a little bit more of a rough design, not a perfect shape. The old furnace was really, had really black edges, and but it just doesn't work for me. I wasn't loving that. So I think this is much better. Let's do a little itty test. What can I smelt? What can I burn up here? This? No. Let's do this. Oh, I don't want to do dark oak though. What can I smelt? Anybody? Oh, I have some glass that I can smelt, right? Some sand. Yeah, that definitely needs to be a little bit darker. Where's the sand? Boys? Girls? I swear I had sand. It's over here, isn't it? Blast it all. But it looks really nice when it's lit too. So light it up, light it up. Oh, there's nothing in there. Geez, this is proving to be a lot more difficult. So there it goes, lit versus non-lit. I think it looks really nice. You know, see how it kind of lights up around this edge? These are all a little bit brighter too. Here's a great thing and a bad thing. Are you ready for both? The good and the bad? Let's get some more. No, we got plenty of cobblestone here. We're good. Okay. Let's talk about the good and the bad of this. I got redstone up here. There it is. So, here's the good thing. We could use this furnace for sewer grates because of the way I did the top. I left the top open and I put the iron bars going across, and then I put that kind of coal texture in there. And it looks like a sewer grate. Kind of cool. This is not obviously what it's intended for. Of course not. And the other thing is, it blends in really nice with cobble. But you need to check it in the default texture as well to see, okay, would people believe this? Could it be sellable? And you could sell that as maybe not necessarily sewer grate, but you could sell it as just something interesting in the ground, right? Whew, this place looks totally different without old Bdubs resource pack. If that doesn't sell you on it, I don't know what does. But anyway, that's a cool use for that top. Here is the negative of that, though. There's a downside, and I think the downside is enough. The two downsides that I've seen so far are enough to say that we can't do the top of the texture like that. So let's head on into this house here, and let's be careful as we do. We good? We good. Okay, so this is done very frequently where you put this chimney stack here and you get this weird texture on top. It doesn't connect. And it just looks strange to me. Unfortunately, it's too bad. It's kind of sad because I did like it the way it was and the way it looked, but I don't think that's going to work. It even looks like a furnace in your hand too, like that. The other downside, this is a little lazy, Mojang. I don't know if you know how lazy this is, but Dropper and Dropper and Dispenser share the same sides and top as the furnace. They say, "Oh, furnace, you got that? I'll take it too." So not the same face, different faces, but same sides and top. Which means we're definitely going to have to change the face of the Dropper and the Dispenser. No question about that. But, yeah, unfortunately, this makes no sense for a Dropper. I mean, you could say it's electrical or blah, 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 whatever. But I'm not buying it personally. I did want to check something else out, too, while we were here kind of testing some things. And I hope I don't have to make a... Okay, that just looks like that, right? Oh, I gotta make rails. That sucks. Okay, I had another stick, didn't I? Come on, boys. Give me another stick. Bam, bam. All right, let's make these up. We gotta put it on some rails. Okay. Boom and boom. Oh, it does look like that. Of course it would. Okay, that's really cool. I love the way that looks. But I think we're going to have to do... There's two options. There's either shrink this top to fit a cobblestone wall, like we were talking about over there, or just ditch it completely. I don't know. I think it's okay. I might add a little more of this brown that's on the iron bars, like out here, to make it look a little dirty. The goal, and I think this was Jax's intent as well, is to help it blend in to the cobblestone a little bit more. Because it's made out of freaking cobblestone, you know? It just makes sense. But, yeah. We got a little more work to do, I think. It's not perfect, it's not flawless, but it's getting there. There's no question about that. So, oh, I think I'm going to want that because those are extremely valuable. Okay, that I don't want. All right, so you guys get the idea. Bdubs working on some stuff. What else did I clean up? I cleaned up some other things, I think. Oh, I was working on the chiseled stone brick, and I think we need to get polished andesite worked out and some other things. But I've done enough texturing for today, I think. Make those changes later. Time to get building. So that was fun, wasn't it? That was a fun little thing, messing with some textures, playing around, acting a fool, but it's time to get serious, baby. It's time to get very serious. Bdubs has done some major work. Step back and take a look at it, shall we? Ba-chonk. Now, it looks like nothing right now. It looks like just some rando pillars, right? But they won't be. Let me raise my mic a little closer to my mouth head. There we go. So I've got what I hope to be my favorite castle design laid out. A little more on the compact side, but very, very useful and nice at the same time. Shall we pop up a little ways and take a look at things from the sky? Sure we should. Makes me wish I didn't leave my Electras over in Snowden, but we're okay. Is this high enough? It's not bad. We could go a little higher. So, here's the game plan. We're going to have a gate right here, and I've left enough room to where I can hopefully have a drawbridge and a wooden door gape. Both. I said gape. Gate. If we can have both, it adds a lot of nice detail and texture to the entryway of this thing. And we've got room to where we can push these out one way or the other. I'm leaving a little room for expansion if I need. We come in, and there's no grand entrance or anything like that. I'm keeping in mind we're in a swampy area. You just walk in, and there will be a tower right here with a secondary tower, smaller, coming up out of the top of that. And then a walkway going over this way and possibly leading into a room or a building over there. I'm thinking some stables right here. We'll have a tower here, a tower here, tower here, tower. That'll be kind of like a squarish tower. Another tower here, tower there, tower there. These towers are very important to the look of this. It's borderline the Disney World castle, borderline, but not really. It's a compact design like that one is. All this stuff in the middle, this is where the whole meat of the castle is going to be. Usually we'll build like some walls and have a thing over there and do this and that. Our last one kind of attempted to go this route, but it didn't really work out so well. So we're going to come in and we're going to go up this way. There'll be a stairway here. This isn't the you have to go, you know, there will be different ways you can enter into the place, but see how there's a tower here, smaller, and then an even smaller one going up here. Using that, we'll have this as a walkway going around. So you can walk all the way around here and even look straight down the middle of the line to see anybody that's coming to the castle. So that's nice. And that leads over to here and up. And then you'll have a bit of a balcony here. There's a tower right here, so that'll block the view a little bit, but you'll have an opening here you can look out. And then there will be another very tall tower right here. That guy's going to be probably the tallest tower in the place. That's where we'll have our witch or our wizard will be up there working its magic. And then this area here is going to be, sorry that it's not all the same color. I just didn't want to use all my wool on this, even though I'm going to be able to collect it all back. But this area here will be the main area of the whole thing. Of course, we're going to cordon it off and everything, but this is going to go very tall, and it'll have more of a roof similar to the ones we've done out there, with the not the tower circly buildings, but more of the like a hip style roof, kind of like that. So that's the game plan. I should kind of like that. Yeah, that's the game plan. So I think it's going to be pretty nice as far as the layout. It looks pretty simple. There's not a whole lot to tour, but it should, once I coordinate off and everything on the inside, should be pretty cool. Lots of cool areas for just little places. You know, if we take this up and we have a wall that comes across here, I think it would come all the way over to here. You know, this is an area you can open this up and have a little something right here, a little stall or something. There's so many little rooms and areas that you can have things, which is really cool. And it's still protected on all sides. It's got walls on all sides that wrap all the way around. And on this back side, 2 towers that can look out the back that will then have a wall that connects into here. Oh yeah, that's part of this building here. So this building here connects here. Let's put that up so we know that that's what's happening there. We'll do it here. Don't have to do it there because this comes, the corner's in that tower. Okay. And then this building comes all the way back here, comes over to here, and we'll connect right here. We'll probably need one little wall right there to connect that. I'm guessing. Because that's the line, isn't it? That is the line. Okay. All right. So that's how she lays out. And I'm pretty happy. I think it's going to be good. But the main thing with this design that I talked about before was that we've talked about the lore of these people. And basically what I'd like to try to do is I'd like to try to do an old wall under a new wall built underneath an old wall. So basically we go like this. Let's go boom, 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 boom. Just mix it up. Mix it up. And I should probably have done more andesite at the very bottom. I did that gradient kind of wrong there. Let's go like that and that. Okay, more andesite on the bottom. Very good. Then we'll do a little less here. Boom, 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 boom. Boop. Something like this. Let's see how this looks. I'm kind of doing this the wrong way, but that's okay. Yeah, I like the way that looks. That's pretty good. That's pretty good. And then it'll slowly and gradually work its way into, this will be the main wall, which will be nether brick. That's the plan anyway. That's the goal. So if we go up here, there, boom, 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 boom. Yeah, that's okay. That's good. Uh-huh. Something like that. So, excuse me. Okay. He's sitting in a chair. Okay. Something like that, along those lines. I got quiet for a little bit because I'm thinking really hard. Now, that's the rough design. The more intricate design of this would be something along these lines where we go boom. Oops. Yeah. Something like that. And then stair here. Stair here. Oops. We'll work stairs into the equation. When they're all by themselves, we'll have some just chilling up on top. But I think this will help make it feel like it's kind of crumbled into the old wall. You know what I mean? So we go like that. That's good. That's good. This one can stay as it is, I think. This one can stay. This one will change. Yes. And you can change. If you can change, anybody can change. That's good right there. And then sleepy time. Boop. All right, let's step back and take a look at that. We also have to consider how tall this wall is going to be. Wow, I left enough time for those suckers fools to spawn. Foolish, Bdubs, foolish. All right, let's get some stairs going in here. Let's get that. Boom, 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 boom. Something like that. Oh, I don't want to cover up any andesite. That's definitely don't want to do that. Oh, that wouldn't have. Okay, that's good. So maybe I'll try to relocate the stairs in a location where andesite wouldn't be. Like a stair here. Like that. Just basically want to give the impression that the... Yeah, those are both andesite, so we do something like that. But maybe a half slab. Basically give the impression this is an old, tattered, beaten up wall. And then we will bring in the nether brick, which I think is going to look pretty nice when we do. Is there any more? Let's get a stair going right here. And then we'll probably get away with removing that guy. And that's good for right now. Let's put in the nether brick wall and let's see how it looks. All right, I'm cheating a little bit, okay? Don't tell anybody. I'm putting some dirt down as a filler. Just because I don't want to waste. I mean, this is precious. This nether brick is a precious block. No a-wasting. And we might, I'm assuming we're going to make it much taller than it is right now, but this is just for the look, to get the idea together. And let's go. Let's go up 2. I don't know how much of the scenery I'm going to block if I go up too high. So I'm trying to be a little bit careful. All right, let's check her out. Let's see how that looks. Might have to do some things to dress it up a little more, mess it up a little more, but this could be good. Oh, yeah. Yes. That is exactly what I had imagined. That's exactly how I pictured it. Yes. So there used to be a wall here. There was a castle here. It was defeated, or there was a riot in the city and they came and they stormed the castle or something like that. And when they came in, they destroyed the place. Absolutely destroyed the place, beat it all up, and then you get a look like this. So after it's all destroyed and everything, you still got your money, so you can rebuild, and you rebuild it even better. This is what I feel like. This is kind of the idea that I was kind of waiting for, hoping that I could figure out something like this, because castles usually look so pristine. This is a great way to kind of just mess it up, screw it up, and take away from that whole pristine look, I think. Now, one concern is that it's going to block a whole lot of that view. But you know what? Okay, there's not going to be a whole lot interesting going on down here on this level. So I think that's going to be our height right there. I think that is the exact height that this thing is going to be. This is how many blocks tall? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 blocks tall, which is actually a great height. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yep. 7 tall. And we'll probably do the same on the other side. And that's something I really didn't think about. If I do that, it looks like we got plenty of space here. So it's not going to be super tight. I probably, the interior buildings, maybe not do it too often on the interior buildings or walls. Because what I'm trying to get at is, let's say this is a tower. This is going to be our block. And we have something there. And this is another building. And we have something there. Your walkway is too wide, which is still good. But for a main entrance, that's kind of tight. We don't want to feel super grand. But that's a little bit on the tight side. So I think, you know, structures like this, we'll probably just do them straight up. Some of the, maybe the towers will add some of this on the outside. But I think that's going to end up being really, really cool. Don't you? Woo-wee. Yeah, that's going to be sick nasty, all right. Okay, but I think that's going to do it for today. Because from this point, it's basically several hours of building that need to take place. Oh, did I ever show you guys this idea that I was working on? I was just trying to work out like a little backyard fence thing, but didn't work out exactly how I hoped it would. Thought you could almost use those as a fence, but the doors kind of are a little too obvious, I think. Did I ever show you that? I don't think I did. I hear you up there growling, boy. Okay, but I'm out for today, okay? That's going to do it. I hope you enjoyed. I hope you got some ideas. It's going to be good. We'll see you all in the next episode.